Hey guys, I'm gonna try to make it snappy. My name is Val, and I'm gonna first say that I'm very thankful for everybody that has been posting their experiences and dreams and visions that they have been having. The boldness that you have to post that is awesome, and I commend everybody for doing it. I pray that you stay strong in the Lord and continue on in this path. Let's continue to pray for one another that we will stay strengthened in this day and time. I think it's a special people that God will unveil Himself to, and I think you even just it just goes to show how special you are, because obviously God knew that He could trust that you would spread the gospel, spread the word, or spread what your experiences were. So I thank you for that because it's inspired me. Sorry, to tell my stories. And this kind of stuff that I've been experiencing has been since childhood, basically. And so I just want to talk about it today. I'm trying to make it really quick because I have more. Anyways, so of course, this stuff is in regards to the things that I want to talk about is in regards to like the end time and just our visions and experiences that I've encounters that I've had, in heavenly places with God or whatever. Now, I will say this, you guys are some special people that actually had the opportunity to see the colors and, just go into these places and stuff. I didn't actually go get a chance to see that stuff yet. So I am praying that I will one day. I believe it in my heart. I had other experiences. So, like I said, I'll go ahead and share that. I've already wasted 2 minutes worth of talking. So, let me hit it. Okay. This one particular situation is real quick, but it's really meaningful to me. The brightness, the whiteness of just in the heavenly places is just amazing. I was I was asleep. I had wanted God to unveil Himself to me, just show me His glory. Was frustrated within myself, and this is in real life. Was frustrated with it within myself about some things, and I've been studying. I've been born and raised in the church, and I just a lot of stuff that I didn't understand. I was doing a lot of research and studying, and I just wanted to see God. I wanted to see Him. I wanted to see His glory. And one particular morning, or one particular night, or whatever, I was asleep. And when I woke up, I was like I was laying down like this with my arm covering my face. My face was down, I was on the ground. And when I looked up, I was in this white area. It was, I don't want to say room, it was probably a room in heaven. It was huge. As far as my eye can see, there was white everywhere. I never see a sun or whatever. It was just light. And whiteness, I mean, the ground, it was like a smooth surface too. Perfectly smooth. Almost like almost cold to the touch. Like a granite marble floor, but there was no flaws nowhere. Everything was just smooth. Everything, as far as I can look, and it made me think that everything was kind of made like that, or what, I don't know. Anyways, but it was all white. So I could already see, like as far as my eye could see, it was nothing but whiteness, and there was no room for. I don't know how the darkness could have came in there. Period. It just wasn't welcome. And so I remember I never did say out of my mouth anything, but I'm laying on the ground, and I was just like, I want to see your glory. I was fully aware that I was flesh, also in this dream. And I was like, my arm was covering my eyes, like my head was down, like that little game, heads up, seven up. But my thumb wasn't up or nothing, but I was down. And I remember looking up and I was like, I wanted to see His glory. I didn't say that in my mouth. He knew exactly what I was saying. I did not see Jesus per se. I felt His presence. And like feeling His presence in this particular situation was almost like seeing Him. I knew He was like over there watching what was going on, or just doing whatever. And so I was down and I looked up, and I was like kind of barely looked up, and I was like, I remember there was no way I could stand, or I don't even think I could have thought to stand up, or if I did, I knew I just was on the ground. I was just wanting to see whatever I could see from that point. But I asked within myself to him, I want to see your glory. So literally, my eyes were like open, and it was a not a magnifying glass, but like the zoom in, zoom out, like the pupil. My eyes were like open like 10 times, and it shut down because it was like too much for my eyes, and I wasn't even seeing anything but just the wideness of his light. I guess my eyes couldn't hardly take it, and I'm like, I remember just kind of just within myself, like, oh my God, I don't know, like I don't know, but I tried it again, and he knew the second time, so I almost couldn't take it the first time. The second time, it happened again. Man, it was like it was open like that much more, and the pupil of my eyes, oh my gosh, there's no way. I'm pretty sure if he didn't, I believe, had he not shut it down when he shut it down, like like a split second, he let me see, but I was able to see enough, but I couldn't handle it. My eyes can't. My eyes couldn't handle that lightness, that brightness. I couldn't handle it at all. My eyes would have exploded. It would, not just my eyes, it like would have vaporized my whole being. That's how powerful that light was. And I absolutely knew there was no third time. Didn't want a third time. I knew I was going to be dead and gone. I didn't expect to wake up on earth anymore. I knew I was in a whole nother place. And that was crazy, because if I would have died in that place, I knew I would have been lost. Although I was all the way in this whiteness, I knew I would have been lost. Nobody would have been able to find me or whatever. I was just kind of lost. That's the feeling I got if I would have died there. So in this dream or experience that I had, I kind of felt a lot. When I woke up, came to, I definitely repented, and had a more repentant heart, and the ways of how I went about thinking about God. I definitely had more respect for him than ever before. I clearly knew at that point that I was just basically vapor, just dust. And there's you just can't question. You just need to chill when it comes to God, basically. So I definitely gained more of a respect for him than I've ever had, and I advise everybody else to do it too. And it just made me want to seek him more, and just humble myself more. And that's what I've been doing. So that was that particular situation. And I wanted to share that. I hope I'm not leaving anything out. But like I said, his greatness, his light, period. I am 100 jillion% convinced that our flesh, humanity, there's no way our flesh can even, we can't sustain his glory. We can't, it can't happen. We literally have to be in Christ we have to be in spirit, literally in spirit and truth. I can understand a lot of stuff now. I mean, it's stuff that he allows to happen for our good, because we think that we can just be in his presence, and he's literally all consuming. I know that for a fact now. Just his light, was able to explode my soul. So I hope that helps somebody, or give somebody some indicators or something like that. But I'm going to go ahead to the next video. All right. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.